Making my way to Mordor, walking fast, faces passing Frodo. Na, 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 na. Just kidding, YouTube, don't demonetize me. Just kidding, I'm not monetized. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. I have some really exciting news. I joined the Conqueror Challenge, the Lord of the Rings edition. So if you're not familiar with what the Conqueror Challenge is, it's basically an online fitness challenge where you get to walk your way through your choice of literally dozens upon dozens of options. They have a lot of fantasy options. So for example, I chose Lord of the Rings, of course, but they also have a Game of Thrones one, a Harry Potter one. They have like Jurassic World, Star Wars, Star Trek, you name it. Or they actually have some real life cities that you can walk through as well, such as London, France, New York, LA, Dublin, Banff. So many different options. So I've known about this challenge for a couple of years now, but I've held off on it for so long for a few reasons. Number one, it's kind of expensive. For me personally, I don't have all the disposable income in the world. So even when I decided to buy it for myself this time, I was still a little bit hesitant to do so. But number two, and more importantly, these are indeed challenges, and I am the most sedentary person you will ever meet. I mean it. Everyone that I'm close to, all my friends, will tell you I don't work out, I don't exercise, I hate going to the gym. Um, so I was a little bit nervous about committing myself to something that would require me to be active, but surprisingly, I don't mind walking. It's just that I never walk because there's always something else I would rather be doing. But this time I decided to commit. I bought the thing, which was about $350. So, like I said, not cheap. But there are two Lord of the Rings challenges, so I just bought both as a bundle. But actually, at the time of filming this, they just announced that they're going to be coming out with a Hobbit edition like this month, I think in a few days. So by the time this goes out next week, the Hobbit challenge will be available. So I don't know if I will be suckered into buying that one too at some point. But anyways, so for right now, today, there are two Lord of the Rings challenges. One of them is Frodo's journey to Mordor, and then the other one is Aragorn's journey from Rohan to Gondor. And so Frodo's journey is 660 miles and Aragorn's journey is 330 miles. So, like I said, I bought them both as a bundle because if you buy them together, you kind of get a small discount. So, I just decided to do that just to save like a little bit of money. I think I saved maybe like $50 or something. But that means in order to complete both of these challenges, I need to walk 990 miles total. So I don't know about you, but 990 miles is a lot. Like for me, I'm telling you, I am the least active person on planet Earth, like hands down. But anyways, I am sticking to it. At the time of filming this, I'm about 3 weeks in ish, maybe a little bit over. But I've completed about 68 miles so far, which averages to about 22 miles a week. And I think that that's really good for me. And Tom's also been joining me on like nighttime walks after dinner as well. So he's also reaping the benefits of me being a little bit more active. Unfortunately, though, his miles aren't counting towards the 990 that I need to complete to finish the challenges. So the thing is, you can start a fellowship and then whoever joins your fellowship, their miles will go collectively towards the 990 mile goal. but every person that joins your fellowship would need to buy the entry fee of $350. So just between Tom and myself, we didn't really think it was worth it to spend $700 on this. So, I mean, especially since we are planning a wedding currently. So unfortunately, only my miles are counting towards the goal. So, what makes this challenge worth it? Well, each challenge has a certain amount of stops in them. And so for Frodo, he has a stop in Rivendell, he has a stop in Moria, etc. There are 5 different stops on this current journey that I'm on. And then Aragorn will have 3 more stops too. And every stop that I reach, I'll get a medal. So, I will have 8 medals by the end of it, and they look like pretty good medals too, at least according to their website. They're probably about like this big, and like they look legit. They look like they are hefty. They look like they are well crafted. They just look really nice. So number one, that's a really, really cool. I would love to like have those on display somewhere in my house. It would look really nice. But what's the real reason I decided to join this challenge? That's more exciting news because Tom and I decided to go to New Zealand for our honeymoon. New Zealand has been the top of my travel list forever, like basically since the movies came out, so literal decades. I cannot wait. Lord of the Rings is my all-time favorite franchise, and so I am so excited to travel around New Zealand and see all the different filming sites. Obviously, they have Hobbiton there. They also have like around the country, there's like different filming sites. They have one for Fangorn Forest, they have one for Dimalt Road, and they also have sort of that landscape where in the 2 towers you can see them panning into Edoras, and so that whole landscape is an actual place, and so I'm so excited to visit all of these places. So I sat and thought about it and thought, how absolutely incredible would it be for me to be walking my way virtually to Mordor and then complete the challenge and finish my goal in like while we are in New Zealand. It's my mega nerd side coming out right now, but it would be a dream come true. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity because I have no idea if I'll ever make it back there again. So I've started my journey and I am about halfway to my very first medal. I'm so excited to receive it and I can't wait to update you guys on the progress I make. For now, I'm gonna be honest, my goal is to just complete the challenge of 660 miles before the honeymoon. We will probably be taking our honeymoon around February of next year, so I have about a year to complete this. I wanted to give myself a little bit of grace with everything else in life that's going on right now, but you know, like who knows? At the pace that I'm going, if I stick to the exact pace that I'm going right now, I potentially could reach the full 990 miles before the honeymoon, but I don't want to put that pressure on myself just yet. I doubt I'll walk at all the week of the wedding, or, you know, I might get sick here or there and not be able to walk for a week or so. And so I don't want to push myself too hard. So all I'm guaranteeing myself right now is the 660 miles. And I'm going to use this video as a way to keep myself accountable and make sure that I am holding myself to it and sticking to it. And I think I can do it. I think I've been doing pretty good so far. And we're finding a lot of creative ways to get my steps in too. For example, sometimes we'll walk to the grocery store instead of driving. It is only a mile, so it's not like super intense, but you know, it's something. Every little bit counts. Or we might spend a day walking around a botanical garden like we did in San Diego last week. And thank goodness I have friends who are down to grab a snack at a cafe, you know, and then take a walk around a park afterwards. So I've been getting a lot of support and a lot of encouragement. So yeah, I do feel really, really good about this challenge. I just hope that this will continue to be a positive change in my life and keep me active and intentional. And I can't wait to keep updating you guys on my progress. If you're interested in my journey at all, please like and subscribe. I would appreciate it so much. And that's all. That's everything I have for you for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.